Hello my friends, Ahsoka the Geek here. Today I have a really cool review for you. I have the brand new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Red Hood figure. This Red Hood figure comes in a 2-pack with Nightwing. And first of all, thank you to my friends at McFarlane Toys for sending me this for an advanced review. This should be hitting shelves within the next few months. And yeah, let's dive into it. So first of all, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to actually start off with my comparisons first, just because I always fumble around with the comparisons, you know, trying to get the figures to stand, moving them around, whatnot. So let's go right into the comparisons. So here's the Red Hood at the center, and he's next to the McFarlane Toys Flashpoint Batman, which is also kind of an early review I did in the previous episode of Ahsoka the Geek. So you can see how he stacks up next to him. And then there he is next to the McFarlane Toys Detective Comics Batman, which, to be honest with you, man, this Batman, I like it a lot, but does it look dated now compared with all the amazing Batman figures we've gotten from McFarlane? I do, well, we kind of already are getting a new standard Batman figure, the Greg Capullo one from Dark Knight's Metal, but yeah, it's just, guys, they haven't even had the license for a year, and look how much they've advanced from the first Batman to the right and to the most current Batman to the left. So it's amazing. Anyways, back to the Red Hood. So you can see how he looks next to the Detective Comics Batman. Let's get rid of the Flashpoint one for now, since I know this one's not really available yet, and I think most of you have the Detective Comics Batman, so you can just kind of see how he scales next to him. So Detective Comics Batman is a little bit taller than the Red Hood, as he should be, and they look pretty good together. Okay, so let's get him out of the way, and now let's compare him to what everyone has been looking for. Let's get this out of the way. Here he is next to, and I flipped those lines pretty badly, the DC Collectibles DC Essentials Red Hood. So this is the one I think everyone's been kind of waiting to see how he starts. Let me get rid of this stuff in the background. It's annoying me. There we go. Okay, so there they are together, and hopefully you can kind of get a good idea of how they stack up. So my initial thoughts, which ones do I like more, if you ask? That's a tough question. I definitely am leaning towards the McFarlane one for a few different reasons. Number one, I do like the black versus the gray. The gray looks really nice on the Essentials one to the right, but I really dig the McFarlane's black outfit. I also love how, oh man, this got blurry. There we go. I also love the, sorry, the lighting is playing a little havoc there. Okay, there we go. I also do love the jacket rolled up. I love that sort of look. And then I also love how the McFarlane Red Hood, again to the left, is more like a comic book version. It's stylized with a popped up collar and the overall look of the figure, and you'll see it more when I get into it, but it just has more of a style to it versus the DC Collectibles one to the right. It's a beautiful Red Hood figure, but it's just more of your standard, again, Essentials Red Hood, versus the McFarlane one has a bit more style to it. I guess that's the main difference. I also love the body armor on the McFarlane one. It has much more detailing than the DC Collectibles one. The DC Collectibles one is just kind of a standard gray outfit, which is really nice, but again, not as detailed as McFarlane. So they're both beautiful figures, both worth your hard-earned money, but for me, I got to give it to McFarlane on this one for the reasons I stated. Alright, so enough comparing him to other figures. Let's just take a look at him by himself, and let's talk about him. So there he is. I'm going to try to get him to stand there. So what does he come with, first of all? So he comes with the 2 guns that he's holding. They got a little bent in the packaging. I'm sure they'll straighten out over time. Then it comes with a trading card, as all of these guys do. Oh man, I don't know if you can even see it. It's one of the reflective ones. Man, my lighting is just not that great today. So hopefully you guys can make out this trading card. Ugh. Okay, if not, there we go. There's the trading card. Oops, there's the back of it, which you can finally see. And then he comes with the McFarlane stands. There you go. Okay. Then he comes with the 2 guns, which you can holster. So just kind of zooming in on him a little bit more, just so you can get a really good look at him. There he is. The helmet, love it. Glossy, metallic. Love that look. The bat emblem is awesome. Love the body armor. Look at the detailing of that body armor. The belt's great. The boots. It's just really lovely figure. I love its thinner waist. I think that's what gives it the style I was kind of referring to, because you can really do some interesting, poses with him with the way he's built. He looks like it's like a young man's build, as he should be. He's Jason Todd. He's younger than Batman. So yeah, I think he looks great. I'm trying to get him to stand in this pose, but I don't think that's working. But anyways, yeah, you can do some really fun poses with them. Let's turn him around so you can see how he looks from the back. So there's the back of the figure. So really nice detailing on the jacket. And then the belt and everything looks great. Okay, so let's talk about articulation. And I've seen a lot of comments that people don't like how much I don't talk about articulation. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I talk about it more than I want to. Anyways, I care about articulation, but not that much because I care more about the sculpt. I have all my figures standing in a statued pose on my shelves, so I know it's not important to me, but it's important to you guys. And, I want you guys to enjoy these videos, so I'm definitely going to spend some time talking about the articulation. Alright, let's just put the gun aside for a sec. Okay, so articulation. Here we go. Here's the neck. So it moves up, it moves down, moves to the sides. There you go. So you got a good level of articulation. It doesn't move as up. I like sometimes taking a shot where the figure is looking up at me, and you definitely can't really do that with this one. It doesn't look up that much. There's the ab crunch, and that's about as far as I can get him. So there you go. He doesn't go down as much as some people might like. I think the jacket's making it a little restrictive, but there it is. Then the legs. Here are the legs. Got the toe articulation. You can move the foot around completely. On the ball joint. You got wrist articulation. Very minor wrist articulation. And the shoulders, again, it's a little restrictive because of the jacket. So I got a little messed up there. So the left arm goes up really nicely, but my right arm, I think you have to, there you go. So, I almost popped him out there. I think I did pop it out there, but got it back in. So just be careful, because you can pop it out of the socket. Oh, that was a scary crunch I heard. Alright, so there he is. So I think it's got a fine level of articulation. Hopefully that was adequate for the articulation. Folks watching this, if not, Brad, the DC Universe geek, will have a much better review than I do. So you can definitely watch this video. So there he is. Also, it's really hard to see on the gun. I'm going to show you though, because I'm going to give it a shot. And was there some nice detailing on the weapon? Trying to get it into focus. Hopefully it's coming out. There's a little bat emblem, a little red hood bat emblem. There it is. You can see on the gun. So that's a really nice touch that they did there. So there he is, my friend. There is the red hood. He is awesome. He has been worth the wait. I love him. I love the look of him. It really captures the spirit of the comic books. Love the armor, the details, everything about it. It's an awesome figure. Any complaints or criticism? I'm sorry, I don't have any. I guess the only one I would have is that the neck doesn't move as high as I would like. But that's about it. Other than that, it's a pretty awesome figure. Yeah, I guess that's about it, folks. So I hope you enjoyed this review. And while I'm doing the closing here, I'm going to zoom in some more to give you some farewell shots of the Red Hood. There he is. And yeah, I definitely recommend this figure. I hope you enjoyed this review. And have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever, depending on when you're watching this. Thanks, guys. Take care.